Okay, let's start the session. Hello, I welcome you all. Hope you all are doing well. Today, we're having another introductory IT training session at GuruSchools. I thank you all for investing your time, considering it's a working day. Today, we will be discussing Salesforce administration with business analysis, and this overview session and this training track also enables you for the Salesforce administration certification. Okay, it's an overview session. So in the next 1 hour, you will get at an overview level what it requires to be a Salesforce admin plus a business analyst. This is one of our very popular training track. Practically every second month, third month, we are having these tracks. The reason being, it's easy to learn. People who have business knowledge, sales knowledge, marketing knowledge, customer service knowledge are the right candidate. It does not require necessarily any programming background. All it requires is a simple common sense. So it's a very popular track. We train a couple of hundred students practically every year. Okay, it's very easy to learn, and also the good thing is it does gets you a six-figure salary if you're looking to work in a corporate America. Now, let me give you a brief backdrop about GuruSchools. GuruSchools, as the name suggests, it's a modern marketplace in the form of the ancient Gurukul or the ashram structure which we have had. We strongly believe education is one strength. Once it comes to you, it stays with you forever. And by sharing, it only grows. Okay, so it's all about sharing and caring and creating like-minded people and enabling them towards having a career in this corporate America. So we build and we bring world-class IT education to the ambitious people by giving them theoretical as well as practical experience. For some of you who are functional and are working in sales, marketing, customer service, or are small entrepreneurs, for them, it will be a good way towards upskilling, learning, unlearning, and relearning, this technology. Okay, it's one of the very popular product been consumed by the corporate America. Every single Fortune 5000 company uses one or the other kind of an customer relationship management, sales relationship management, and Salesforce is a very popular product. Okay, so what it enables you is, along with the theoretical and practical training, it also provides you with a reference-ready resume preparation. We also help you towards vendor interview preparation, client interview coaching and preparation. It also enables you to get a job, and once you get a job, our job doesn't end there. We continue to give you the project support, which is very important, as many of you are getting into this field and you may have initial hiccups. So we stay with you for the first up to 6 months in terms of giving you project support. It enables you and instills that confidence in you so that you sustain and you survive in IT profession. Okay. As an organization policy, 10% of our earning goes back to various community causes, various issues which are near and dear to us. In light of COVID-19 pandemic, we have helped about 14,000 people here and about 8.7 lakhs people in Bharat. Okay. Along with the Salesforce administration business analysis training, we also provide training and support for various other IT technologies in no particular order. We have a training for cloud DevOps, big data, Python data science, Java full stack, .NET full stack, MuleSoft, robotics automation, Selenium visualization tools like Tableau, Click, business analysis, project management, Scrum, quality management systems, validation QA, and Oracle NetSuite ERP. We're also product partner for various these product companies. What does it means? Along with we being the product partner, and we also have a training institute. It also helps you towards getting certified in the technology track which you are looking for. Because it's an organization, we are a group companies along with training. We also have staffing, consulting, and outsourcing companies where we have invested. So it's not firepower of one organization, it's a firepower of multiple companies which are going to help you towards kickstart and towards create and sustain your career in the USA. Okay, these are difficult times. In light of COVID-19, millions of people in the USA have lost their job, and someone has to rise up to the occasion. So we are doing our level best towards helping people and also helping corporate America by reducing the unemployment. Okay, we have hundreds of enrollment. We year to date, I guess we have trained over 500 to 600 people, and the next couple of months we plan to train another 100 some people. Most of these technology tracks, if you were to ask me, they are between 6 weeks, in and around 6 weeks. About 4 to 5 weeks of theoretical training, last week or two practical training, and along with that resume preparation and interview preparation. These training tracks are free. If you're looking to work through GuruSchools and GuruSchool owned companies, then it will not cost you a penny. It's our way of giving it back into the community and giving it back to the corporate America by investing in people such as yours. Okay, we are unique in a way. I'm sure many of you must have attended similar training tracks, and most of these training companies are there to rob money, meaning asking you 500,000, 2,000, 5,000, I don't know, depending upon which company you're talking to, and they're simply gonna milk the money by taking money from you, and that's it. Okay, whereas in our case, as I said, it will cost you nothing. It will be a free training if you plan on working with us. Okay, it's our way of investing in you. We are focused on career guided, employment oriented, instructor led IT training with real time project experience. In today's session, I see a good number of people have joined in. As I said, this is our introductory session. What do you expect? Well, it's like a movie trailer. Okay, in a fast forward mode, what we plan on doing in 6 weeks, our trainer will try to cover it in the next 1 hour. Okay, it will give you a good overview on the Salesforce administration, business analysis, also what it takes to get you a certified Salesforce administrator. Okay. Towards the tail end, we may also have questions and answers. You may have questions, I'm sure you may, and we'll be more than happy to answer any questions which you may have. Okay, so please feel free to ask you questions. You may ask once the trainer is done with his training, or as and when the trainer asks you, or if you're not comfortable asking, you can simply put your question in the chat section, and then we'll be more than happy to answer those questions for you, question for you. Okay. For today's session, we have a subject matter expert, Devendra. He has extensive experience working in Salesforce administration, business analysis, worked in the USA as well as India environment project work. Without any further ado, I would like to invite Devendra. Housekeeping rule for most of you, please be muted. Reason being, it just breaks down, the process flow of training if you keep talking and interrupting in between the session is on. So I request you, once the trainer starts or whenever anyone is speaking, please be muted. Thank you all. Devendra is all yours.
Yeah, thank you, Dev sir. So hello, good morning all. My name is Devendra Bhardwaj, carrying 8 years of experience in Salesforce Sales Cloud Service Cloud ecosystem. So today we are here to make you understand the roadmap, what we will be exactly covering in next 5 to 6 weeks. So you can see on the screen we have a separate uh, topic wise week is given, like week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, week 5, week 6. So in this all weeks we will be covering the Salesforce admin track from the scratch, wherein it will be including your interview preparation and vendor interview preparation, client interview preparation, as well as we will help you to uh, make your resume. It will be reference ready. We will be helping you to work upon the scenario based questions, hands on real time project also. And so coming on to the Salesforce. So Salesforce is a customer relationship management. The name suggests relation with the customers. So first of all, uh, I don't know what programming language or what background you all are coming from, but to be honest, with Salesforce admin, we don't require any coding knowledge, to be honest. So without having any coding knowledge, you can learn Salesforce. So you don't require any basic C++ or Java and all programming language. So Salesforce was founded by Mark Benioff in 1999. So it's headquartered in San Francisco, California, and it's a customer relationship management. I told you that it's divided into several categories like Sales Cloud, Commerce Cloud, Marketing Cloud. So all different cloud, Community Cloud, Analytics Cloud, App Cloud. So uh, coming to the more extensive part of Salesforce, so a customer relationship management. So it is a solution which helps to company to find new customers, win their businesses, and keep them happy by organizing customers and prospect information. So uh, dealing with we have so many CRMs like Zoho CRM, like Amazon Web Services. So why Salesforce? So Salesforce is easy to learn. So it is not very complex like Amazon Web Services, Zoho CRM, Viva CRM, and Pega CRM. So it's a user-friendly environment. So if you log into Salesforce UI of Classic or Lightning, so you will be finding you are working on Facebook, you are working on Instagram. So it is a very user-friendly. The CRM also it is a tool which organizes the information to give you a complete record of individuals and companies overall. So what is the need of CRM? So it is used to manage day-to-day customer activities and interactions, like may it be Sales Cloud, Service Cloud, Marketing Cloud. Like in Sales Cloud, companies are using there are different services of Salesforce, Community Cloud, Sales Cloud, Marketing Cloud, and Service Cloud. So based on the company's requirement, they are using, some companies are dealing with accounts, contacts, and opportunities. So they are more interested into the Sales Cloud. So based on their requirement, it's a pay-per-use service. Like whatever we pay to the Salesforce, and based on that we get the subscription. So it's all together platform wherein we can also connect to other businesses apps that help you to develop customer relationships. Like CRM also, CRM solutions today are more open and can integrate with your favorite business tools, such as document signing. Like for example, we can have the document signing as well by installing the DocuSign application on Salesforce, merging the Salesforce, and also it gives us an immense environment wherein we can have lots of other third-party tools Padot and all. We can merge with the Salesforce and we can work upon. And you can see on my screen, it's a developer free environment. So while we will be starting our classes, so we will be having this free lifetime environment given by the Salesforce, wherein we can practice our Salesforce practicals, and we can also practice in the trailheads. This is the free developer org. So you can sign up and develop your application, customize your application configuration things and all. So this is a http:// as developer.salesforce.com. We can sign it here for free, and here you can see the UI. It's a classic UI. So I already told you that Salesforce has two UI, like classic uh, and lightning. So classic is like older version and lightning is new version. So but most of the things we can do in classic, and also some of the things we cannot do in lightning, but some of the things we can do in classic. So there are two versions UI, user interface. So one is classic, this is classic one, and this is uh, lightning. So so for example, if you're working on process builders, so we cannot do in classic, but when we go in the quick find setup, we can find it in like we need to, for example, if there is a requirement of the client, and client wants to like automate the business, so we can go in the quick find and we can look for the process builders, but it will directly navigate you to the lightning experience, wherein we can do and make our process builders to fulfill the requirement of the customer. So coming to the next topic, we will be covering cloud computing. So what is cloud computing? What is the need of cloud computing? So before we understand Salesforce, we need to understand first what really cloud computing means is. So firstly, before understanding Salesforce in deep and deep dive into it, we will be learning cloud computing. So let's take the example. For example, if some of the people are working on Java, .NET, and all programming languages, so they require certain connections. Like if someone is working on Java, so they require JDBC connection, Java development, backend connectivity, databases and all. But in Salesforce, it's an inbuilt database wherein we can work upon on such scenarios, like we don't have to like link any database and all, like we do in RDBMS and Java, .NET and all. So overall, it's a good platform to learn Salesforce admin, wherein we can reduce our day-to-day activities of like working upon the database connection and all. So we don't have to worry about the database connections and all. So it's inbuilt here. So to be honest, just to understand, it requires infrastructures like cloud computing servers to manage the data, like while we work for the Java and all. So cloud computing in Salesforce is must to understand, because it does not require any like servers setups and all. So it's just a front level coding, you can say. So easily, without worrying about managing any data or any servers, we can easily work upon, like for example, if you're traveling, you cannot carry your like servers and all to the places everywhere you go. From, for example, if you are traveling from New Jersey to Virginia, so you cannot carry your servers and all. So Salesforce, like if you are carrying a laptop, so in one go you can log in and work there. But if you forget laptop also, then Salesforce has the very good option of logging into mobile. So it has the Salesforce One mobile application, wherein you can download from the application like App Store or iStore, Apple iStore, and you can track your deals. You can like sales deal and all. You can work on your accounts, contacts, opportunities, wherein you can also access the chatters and all. So altogether, it's a hassle-free platform that is trending and turning out to be blessing for so many Fortune 500 companies. Like if you are working on a cloud computing platform, that we don't need to worry about like databases, servers that are running in the background. So benefits. So but coming to cloud computing, what it enables us to do and organizes data, and all we need without any hassle in one central location. So the data. We don't have to worry about the servers and all. So all the data we have one central location. And cloud computing has like so many of clouds, like public cloud, private cloud, hybrid cloud, and community cloud. So these all clouds we will be discussing in the class. So I will be not deep diving into the topics, because it will take time to understand. So we will be seeing in this upcoming classes. And talking about the platform, so Salesforce has a like built-in database. Like I already told you, we don't have any separate connections like Java, like .NET. We don't need any MS Access database. We don't need any RDBMS database and connect. So it's a built-in database, user-friendly GUI, business logic layer, and solid multi-layered security model. So when you will be learning Salesforce admin, So the best thing you will come across security model. So whenever you go for an interview, believe me, they will ask you what do you know about Salesforce security model. So Salesforce security model enables the organization to work in a much secure environment. So Salesforce security model, if you know the Salesforce security model well, so your 90% of the interview will be cracked, because in interview the interviewer will ask you about the security model of Salesforce, because all the organizations, they love their data and don't want the organization to cheat by the fraud, like they don't want any data to be hacked or fraud. So the security model of Salesforce is very good, wherein we will be learning so much of scenarios of Salesforce security model of profiles, roles and all. And so and the another point is it is data driven, data centric application with objects and fields. So we have two types of objects in Salesforce, like standard object, custom object. Like standard one is it is accounts, contacts, reports, dashboards. It is provided by Salesforce. And custom one we will be creating. So while we will be creating our application, so when you will be coming to the classes, and without any having any proper coding knowledge, when you will be building your first application without any uh, coding, so you will be saying wow, that without any programming knowledge we have built the application. So you can just on the point and click button, we will be building our application. So and Salesforce also provide you the releases, you can see on the screen, summer, winter and spring. So every year 3 times it releases the upgrade. So if some bugs are there, if some upgrade system is there, so Salesforce provides us instance of summer, winter and spring, just to upgrade the databases and any update feature. And coming to the cloud computing, a model of infrastructure as a service. So let's talk about what really infrastructure as a service means. For example, your hardware, database, storage, network, etc. Whatever you operate to get things going. Sorry. So you can see on the screen Amazon Web Services, Microsoft Azure, Google Cloud Platform. See, so VMware. So these all are the companies services which they use their own infrastructures. So Salesforce is also using their infrastructure, it's a pay per use. Whatever, for example, if you visit a mall, if you give the $1 entry fees on the mall, and if you enter the mall and then you need another ticket, $2 or $3 ticket to visit the cinema hall, so it's a pay per use. So when you visit the mall and you have the entry only to the specific mall, when you want to eat burger, when you want to go to cinema hall, you need another ticket. So it's a pay per use service. And coming to the software service, so software service, for example, it will be our end services like ready products. For example, let's talk about the real time example. You are using Twitter, you are using Facebook, you are using Gmail, you are using Instagram. So it's a ready material. Like for example, if you are going to the Pizza Hut and you are ordering a pizza and it's a ready material to eat, so we don't have to go and buy the pizza base and take the cheese and put it in the mayonnaise sauce and all to to eat the pizza. So it's a ready service. So software service, so it's ready to use. So for example, Facebook. So on Facebook, just you require your login ID and password. Just you go and post photos and comment, share, whatever you want to do. Videos, post, delete. You can do anything. So it's a ready material which is we can use. So it will be our end services, like ready products end user can easily use. And coming to the another model, which is platform as a service. Salesforce is actually platform as a service offering, which is force.com. For example, let's forget Salesforce. Let's not talk about Salesforce for a minute. For just assume that it's a company, but what they really provide in terms of platform is force.com as a platform. So whenever we need to customize any application, configure any process, write any Apex code and on, so on the force.com platform we can write. So Salesforce as a platform like Salesforce, it is acting as a Salesforce as a service, like software service, and on based on the software service, it is providing on the platform as a service. So all the three models are satisfied, like infrastructure as a service, software as a service, and platform as a service. So forge.com we will be learning, and which is the platform environment wherein we can develop our code and applications and customize applications as per the client need. And coming to the model view controller, so it's a pattern wherein in Salesforce, in Java, in any languages it is used. So model view controller. So model contains of data objects, databases, like SFDC objects and related elements. View is browser, mobile page, page layout, VF pages. Controller, business logic, standard and custom controller in SFDC, Java servlet, Java bean, etc. So first one we will taking the model. The model is responsible for managing the data of the application. So it receives user input from the controller. So whatever the input it receives from the controller, it acts according to that. So it represents the real world object and provides the data view. So if we need data from the database, then we can get it. So view is basically the presentation of the model. So how your application will look. Like for example, if there is a client requirement to change the design, so by going on the page layouts in Salesforce, we can change the design. So how your application will look like. So it is responsible for look and feel of our application. And coming to the third, controller. So controller responds to the user input and performs interaction on the data model objects. Like controller is responsible to take the end user request and load the appropriate model and view. So it depends upon the model and view, then how our business logic will run. Like for example, we will be covering in the business logic workflow and process builders. So whatever logic we write in the workflow and whatever logic we write in the process builder, it will be like working upon, and it will be like going on a pace of a client requirement. Like for example, if we select this option, then this option should not come. If we select that option, this option should not come. So this is all a model view controller pattern. So we will be doing this practically. So the best thing about our training is like when we are doing the practical theory things, along with the theory we are doing like every day classes we are doing the practicals, because to get more hands-on. Because theoretical knowledge, you can read the books, you can read from Google, you can read from blogs, you can read from notebooks, so you can get the theoretical knowledge. But to get the more hands-on on Salesforce, we need to practice. Like for example, if you are creating objects, create 2 to 3 objects, 4 objects, 5 objects, 10 objects, 20 objects. So you need to be practice. Like for example, if you are going for a cricket match, and if you are playing only 2 balls in practice nets, and if you are facing the real bowlers, then you will be out on 0. So you need to practice lot more, like in our classes. So while doing the theory also, side by side we will be also focusing on the practical parts more by theory, because I believe more in practicals, because if you get your hands more and more dirty, the more you will learn. So you will be also practicing on the trailhead. Yeah. And also we will be seeing the security model. So I already told you about the Salesforce security. So it has the best security model. So you will come across the object level security, record level security, application level security, org level security, wherein client will ask you to restrict the particular object for the particular user. So you, as an admin, you can do that. As a client will ask about the record level security, like application level, org level. So as a system admin, you can Salesforce admin or system admin, you can easily accomplish that solution. So you will be coming across the profiles, permission sets, OWD, role hierarchy, criteria based, manual sharing. So these all are the security terms. Like if you are good in security in Salesforce, so no one can stop you to get a job. Yeah. So let's take the example of a bank. So this is the scenario of a bank, which I have taken just for the sake of understanding, because if I'll deep dive into the security of Salesforce, you will not understand. So that's why I have taken the common example of bank. So like all customers can enter the bank premises or global access. For I already shared you one example earlier of the mall. So all can enter the mall, right? But the person who has the ticket of cinema hall can enter the cinema hall. Like only customers who hold a locker will get access to locker room, object level access to view and edit the content. Like if we enter the mall, like it will cost you $1, so all the person can enter the mall or level access. And if you want to go to that particular cinema hall, you need a particular ticket. Likewise, if I don't have a like for example HDFC bank is there, and if I don't have any account, then also I can visit. But the person who has have account, he or she can have that locker access and all. So this all the scenarios we will be covering topic wise in the coming classes. Yeah, this was the scenario of the continuation. Okay, so like I already told you that level of access, org level security, object level security, and record level security. So analogy, you can say the bank hour, security check, locker room, your own room. So these all are the security scenarios we will be learning in the coming time. And also the very important part in Salesforce, like data handling and processing. So here you can see so many of objects like data handling objects, data loader, data import wizard, data export, third party tools, mass transfer, like export, schedule, export, insert, delete, hard delete, update, upsert. So for example, I don't know if anyone have come across, but just take the example. If you will get 1 lakh record in the CSV file of Excel, then what you will do? Then your manager will tell you to upload in the accounts and contacts, create the accounts and contacts which have around 1 lakh contacts. So you will be wondering, so how you will do? So Salesforce provide a functionality of data loader, wherein above 50,000 record we can upload the data. Like we can upsert, we can insert the data of like around 50,000 above. We can merge with the account contact, and if the data is less than 50,000, we can use the data import wizard. So we will be seeing this all while doing our classes. We will be seeing all the scenarios of data loader, data export. So these all are the terms we will be learning. So if you are good in security, if you are good in data loader, data export, relationships and all, so no one can stop you to get a job. So Salesforce admin is a very good skill, as Dev sir already told you that. So because the best benefit I think is that it does not require any coding knowledge. So it's a point and click configuration, just to require some common sense to learn. So all of all of us have that common sense to learn that Salesforce skill. And coming to the another topic, understanding reports and dashboards in Salesforce. So reports and dashboards is like any heart of organization. So if there is client meeting is there, if any manager wants the record of any particular agents and all, any role hierarchy level and all, so they can ask you the reports and dashboards. So as a system admin, your work will, for example, I'm a system admin. If there is a requirement from my client that hi Devendra, please pull out the reports of this and this name. So as a system admin, I can go in the user administrator, because I have all the rights, because system admin is the king in Salesforce. Admin is the king in the organization. So he can do anything. He can pull the reports, he can create dashboards, he can create reports and all. So based on the requirement, we can fetch the user reports and we can submit to the client. So it depends upon for example, if some of the agents are not performing well and not doing well, so as an admin we can pull their data from the required reports, and we can handle it to the client as per the requirement. So all the things, reports pulling, reports, dashboards and all things we can do in Salesforce. So activity management, so we can create the task, events, we can enable the activities on the custom objects. Like custom objects, I already told you that it will be built by us. So standard objects are also there, like I already told you that account, leads, opportunities, contacts, and all. So these all things we will be learning upon. So the very popular topic in Salesforce is business process automation. So here we can, without any writing any single line of code, we can do the like we can build our automation tool, like workflow actions. You can see that there is four actions available, like new task, email alerts, field update, outbound messages. So these four actions we can do through workflows, but it was limited to just to make sure our business process automation runs very good and smooth. The Salesforce enabled one very good popular process builder action, wherein we can create the record, we can do the apex, email alerts, flows, chatters, we can post to chatters, processes, quick actions, submit for approvals, update records. So many things we can. So where there is a need of workflow, we can use the workflow. Where there is a need of process builders, where we need to build the advanced process automation, we can use the process builder. So this workflow and process builders are also like a very popular topic in Salesforce, wherein we need to learn and practice more and more to get more hands-on and get our doubts clear. And chatter. So understanding chatter. So chatter can be used as a company intranet or employee directory. So like I already gave the example of Facebook, Instagram, like. So when we go to Instagram, like we type the, like we post, we comment. So here in Salesforce we have popular chatter. So here in we can, each employee has a profile page with a photo. So like you can, in the chatter you can change your profile photo, and like Facebook and LinkedIn, chatter allows users to manage their feeds and control how notifications are received. So it also, like for example, you can see the third point, employees can follow both people and document to collaborate on sales opportunities, service cases, campaigns, projects and tasks. So for example, if there is a deal which is cracked in New Jersey, and the sales reps are from New Jersey, so if they are associated with the chatter, so they can simply like go in the chatter and say that, hi, hello all, we have won the $50 like $50 million opportunity. So all the sales people who are added to the Salesforce chatter group will get a notification, yes, we have got the deal of around $50 million. So it's a employee connecting, wherein we can, like for example, let's talk about the WhatsApp group. So we have particular WhatsApp group of friends and businesses purpose. So wherein all the notification comes, so we come to know that what's going on our business. So here in Salesforce we can use the chatter. Yeah. So I have taken here the one use case, like for example, there was one company, Wells Fargo, just taken the, so they earlier they don't have Salesforce. So they were facing the problems like customers not connected, no tools to cater customer needs, unsatisfactory user experience, improve productivity. So they approached Salesforce to give them the products. So the products they used from the Salesforce was Sales Cloud, Service Cloud and Chatter. So by using the services of Salesforce, Sales Cloud, Service Cloud and Chatter, they deepens the relationship with the customer, social channel chatter. So Wells Fargo Wholesale Banking has nearly 300 distinct products and services. So using Salesforce CRM, they found a way where customers communicate, connect and share their opinions. They had very good understanding of the Salesforce CRM, and it helped to grow their business. And also Wells Fargo used Chatter, which provides collaboration features and capabilities to allow user to share information. So it connects every employee with the files, data and experts they need anytime and everywhere. So talking about the UI, like earlier when I started, so it's a classic UI, you can see. Yeah, it's a classic UI. You can see the campaigns, leads, accounts, contacts, opportunities, forecast, contracts, order, cases. So these all are the standard objects. I already mentioned you. So it's a classic UI, you can see. So coming to the Lightning UI. So when you click to switch to Lightning experience, it will take you to Lightning experience, wherein you can see the difference between these two pages. Yeah, here, okay, let it load, take time. Yeah, here you can see the difference. So it's an old version of Salesforce, this the Salesforce Classic, and it's a new version, Salesforce Lightning. So the difference is that like some of the things, like for example, if you want to build the process builders in Classic, so when we go to setup and when we will be clicking the process builder, it will directly redirect us to Lightning. So there's so many things of we can do. Like for example, I told you about the post. Like for example, I can post here. Yeah, hello. So I can share it in the Salesforce chatter. Yeah, and I can also like, comment, share. Like for example, I can also, yeah, comment here. So all the things we will be seeing in the classes. So all the things like we will be discussing from the scratch, the Salesforce admin part. So week one we will be like having the basics of what is standard objects, what is custom objects. So all the basic stuffs we will be starting, and also we will be giving the notes and also the YouTube link, appropriate where to, like which YouTube links to follow for the particular topic, wherein you can learn. If you have any doubt, and then I am available for you to uh, have the more like concept wise, if you are not able to understand anything. So like we can have the call, and you can also like post your queries in the WhatsApp group, wherein you can practice, and we can address accordingly. So that's it from my side. So Dev sir, that's it from my side, and if you have any questions you can ask.
Okay, thank you so much. Let's do questions and answers. Anyone have a question, team?
Yep. I want to look at the overall how the practical aspect we want to apply, because at Salesforce.com we see we need a lots of hands-on type of training or handholding, even during the job, or for preparation specific for interview. How does overall this training will help me in getting ready on the job, getting ready for the interview and all? Could you please explain on that, please?
Yes. Yeah, so like I already mentioned you, like for example, if you are talking for the particular topic, right? If you are talking about the standard object and custom object, so when we will be talking about the standard objects, so I will be taking you to the standard objects, and when I will be talking about the custom objects, so I will not only talk about the custom objects, but also make sure that you will be able to create the application as well as the custom objects. So simultaneously, while doing the theory part, simultaneously we will doing the practical part as well. So like you already mentioned, the hands-on training, right? So we will be step by step while learning the Salesforce admin, step by step theory part, step by step practical part also we will be learning.
Does anyone else have any questions? Thanks, Devendra.
So why this?
I have a question.
Scribbling is coming, I don't know.
Okay.
Right.
Hello.
Yeah, this is
Yes.
good. Go ahead.
Yeah, I have a question. Am I audible?
Yes.
So there are a lot of training institutions in the market, and they are charging a lot of hefty money. And why is this training free? Just have a question.
No, repeat that question again.
So there are so many training institutions in the market, and they are charging a lot of money. Whereas you guys are providing it for free. Why so? Maybe just have that.
Okay, good question. Well, this is business related, to I will take it. What's your name, sir? Ashutosh, right?
Yes.
Okay. So, Ashutosh, see, I'm living here for more than 2 decades now, and I guess it occurs to you that you money for food. Okay, for food, we all are gonna eat the same thing. So I've built and sold 3 companies over the last 2 decades, and it's your art of giving, right? When you see so much of destruction in terms of millions of people losing their job and struggling to make both the ends meet, neither is going to be Trump or Biden or Modi is going to come and help you. It is some of us who has to rise up to the occasion, right? If all of us were to manage our own household, the poverty will be long gone, right? Now, there are some who are not in that capacity and there are some who are in that capacity. So since I have the opportunity, the vision is to, it's like a Gurukul, right? In the olden times, you used to go to the Gurukulam or ashram to become a fine human being, a man or a woman, right? And they inculcate all those right ingredients and the values and the trainings and the education within you to make you a good human being, right? And to enable you also towards earning a livelihood. So that's what we are trying to do here in terms of creating the employment. Okay. Now, as some of you will work with us on our projects, needless to say, we will make money. Okay. So in the long run, we will make money, but in the short term, when we see 20 million people lost their job in the USA, it's our art of giving and it's our way of investing. And thus creating employment not only in the USA but also in India, because most of our trainers and HR support talent acquisition team resides in India, and that's the reason. That's the second reason, why it is not $5,000 and $4,000. Why it is free? Because having a first generation immigrant entrepreneur, I use my dual heritage in terms of leveraging my strong offshore, where I have a couple of 100 people working in, and then engaging their expertise in the USA across all of you, so that I can still, will not pay a lot of money. I'll still have to pay money, but it will not cost me a bomb. So at a reasonable cost, I'm able to make a difference in people's life, such as yours. Okay. So yes, we are all different. As I said before, we don't. Making money is not the only intent. The intent is the complete well-being of the people.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay, this is your time to ask. The instructor is here. I may have to add for enrollment. Send an email to training@guruschools.com. It's mentioned there on the flyer. And then the HR will get back to you and will follow up in terms of the enrollment formalities.
I have one more question.
Yes, go ahead, please.
Will you also help us towards giving project support?
Yes.
Yes, we covered it before. So basically, after working here, we realized, what has happened is COVID-19 brought us a lot of changes across the globe. Okay, one good thing is anything and everything can be done remote. Okay, people who had those doubts that can it be done remote, now we know anything and everything can be done remote. That's number one. Number two, it's a dual-edged sword. What has happened is the rates are falling off the roof. People here are not going to the workplace for 6 months, 8 months, 10 months. So why would I be paying you $100 vis-a-vis to someone 8,000 miles away, like Devendra or other person, whom I'm paying $25 per hour. So here there is a rate pressure for 5, 20, 30, 40%. So $100 became $70 or $150 became $120. It's a great opportunity, especially if you are unemployed or if you have not worked in corporate America, if you're looking to get in corporate America. Many ladies who otherwise were busy with the family responsibility, thus living time to spare to work. Now, it's everything remote. So you can be in your pajamas at home doing household chores and still be working. It may not pay you $150, $200, may pay you $50, $60, $70, but that's okay too, right? So what we are trying to do is, one is a theoretical and practical learning. Okay, so that you'll be learning in 6 weeks, 8 weeks. In Q4, nothing happens, so might as well engage that time towards learning. Then reference ready resume preparation. We have so many projects going on. We also do service many of our clients here. We work with universities, local businesses, as well as the corporate America Fortune 5000 clients. While doing so, we have many projects going on. So you will teed in to some of those projects, right? You will be exposed and you will be involved on those projects live. Now, those projects are become your projects now because you are engaged in those projects towards giving as a part of learning and as a part of training, which you can write, I worked on this project, that project, and your day-to-day responsibilities. Okay, that's what is called as reference-ready resume preparation because you have been engaged actively, proactively on those project life cycle. So you are learning that hands-on experience. Now, that will also enable you the walk the talk of whether it's an preferred vendor interviewing or the client interviewing, because as I said before, this is not a mere theoretical training. This is theory, practical, as well as the live project which you are getting into. So you are much better off than those millions of people who are just doing some namesake theoretical training. Okay, and even when you get a job, you will have those initial hiccups, right? Because you have had a compressed learning. So as and when you get those hiccups when you're on a job, our training team is in a standby mode. So we have Devendra, we have Priya, we have Sheetal. So we have a few member trainer team. Today we just brought Devendra, but otherwise, we make sure both the genders are included in terms of training. And they will be giving you support. And then practice makes you perfect. Nobody learns in mother's womb, right? So all we need is an open mind. All we need is simple common sense. This is drag and drop. This is, click and view kind of an product when it comes to administration. All it requires is a simple common sense, which I'm sure we all have. So if we just put our simple common sense, customer is the king, and how we can engage the customer and what it requires to have that customer delight experience from the organization perspective, then things will fall in its place, right? And as I said before, like nobody learns in mother's womb. There is always a first time. So there will always be a first time. And while doing so, as I said, customer relationship management or sales management is something will stay to the eternity of this business world. Okay, so and Salesforce is leading of that pack. So it will stay there for the next near future as in terms to product shelf life, and that's the reason, because of its popularity and the market share, we are embarking on this journey for those people who have business knowledge, sales knowledge, marketing knowledge, have done their MBA, are more functional than technical. This is the easiest skills to be taught. Okay, I hope that helps, Ashutosh. Does anyone have any other questions? Okay. We will be recording, we are recording this copy of this session. So for those who have missed out, we will just massage edit this and then we will post it on our website as well as on our YouTube page called GuruSchools. So just be on a lookout. Either go to www.guruschools.com or on our LinkedIn page or on our YouTube page or our Facebook page, where you will see the recording of these introductory videos. Okay. Those who are interested in enrolling, as I said, training@guruschools.com is the email ID. Please send your interest and then the HR will get back to you. We'll complete the formalities. Let me sum it up. If you're looking to get a job through GuruSchools and if you're looking to work through us, it will be a free training. It will not cost you a penny. Okay. So if there are no other questions, I thank you all for your time. Thanks, Devendra, for your time. And all of you have a good day ahead. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.